Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Practical Tarot. Today's reading is about your finances, your career, your wealth. Let's see the energies about your finances, how your work is going to go, what are the future energies, what are you going to achieve, what is the next step for you. So let's see. Pile number 1 with Mend the Flow, and this card, Mend the Flow. Pile number 2 with Garden of Wealth. And pile number 3 with Prosperous Prayer. I'm gonna also read from the book. So take a few seconds to concentrate. You may pause the video. And I also have an announcement. I give personal readings. You can check out my Ko-Fi link at the description box, and I have various of choices through a fixed price and through donation. So let's get started with pile number 1. Let's see the energies, Mend the Flow. Let's see the book. 1 second. Okay, Mend the Flow. There is no number, so I have to find it. Mend the Flow. Okay, 67. Okay, I got it. Mend the Flow. Heal and nurture your relationship with money. Just like any relationship, your relationship with money needs to be tended to regularly. There needs to be respect, gratitude, and trust your relationship to thrive. But unlike other relationships, this relationship is 100% in your control, because money is always following your lead. Check in with your relationship with money. How are you treating it? How are you interacting with it? Perhaps you avoid money, are resentful of it, or complain about it endlessly. Or maybe you are desperate for money and always chasing it. Or is it possible that your relationship with money has stagnated and no longer fulfills or excites you? Or maybe your relationship is wonderful and ready to thrive more than ever before. Regardless of what money has or hasn't done for you in the past, now it's the time to take responsibility for how you have treated money. Examine your relationship with money up until this point and take responsibility for your side of the relationship. Acknowledge where you have treated money poorly. Identify what you can do to heal and nurture your relationship with money. By mending how you relate to money, you restore the flow of it in your life. Interesting. So, mend the flow. Maybe this is a message that some people need to hear. Some others, like the book said, you might already have a pretty good relationship, and you don't need to do more, but always appreciate and always say thank you, even if you have a good relationship with money. And this is a repeated message that you already have heard. There is always a good place to say thank you and gratitude. Now, if you don't have a very good money relationship and you have troubles and issues, or you are in between, sometimes you have money flowing and sometimes there is stagnation, Let's see the energies with the tarot and see what you can mend, how your finances and your career will go. And sometimes is what we are choosing to do. For example, sometimes I often think, will I carry on this channel even though I have my farming, you know? And I think I will. I think it's going to be a stable channel. So let's see, I don't want to talk about myself. Let's focus on you. Queen of Pentacles. I believe you will have a very good relationship with money. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Yes, you're definitely going to have a really good relationship with money. Ace of Wands. And Eight of Cups. This is one of the most beautiful Eight of Cups I have ever seen in a card. Okay, let's start. Queen of Pentacles. No matter what you are working right now, the cards are saying that you are on the right road to success and making the money that you need, making the money that you want, and making the money that it will pay all the bills, it will pay everything. Now, career-wise, I see you mostly growing on the slow and steady instead of taking too much action. But because we have present the Ace of Wands, I believe that there is something, or there will be something, that will energize you so much you might change a little bit your careers. Maybe you will have a second job, or you will leave something so you can start something new. There is something magnificent with the Ace of Wands that energizes you to the point that you might change or add to your work, because many people work 2 jobs, even 3 jobs, you know. So take this as resonates with your situation. So let's see more with the tarot to have a complete picture. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, and 6 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so for those who have really bad luck lately, financially, look at all those swords, 3, 5, and 7. What I like though is under the main cards. So there might be some self-sabotage for some of you, but for others of you, you might have a really bad and toxic situation in your life. The good news are, wherever the toxicity is going away, and you will have the freedom, because with the Page of Cups and 6 of Pentacles, you're going to have a new opportunity. Maybe your workplace is not very good. Maybe there are issues and problems in your workplace. And you see how the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Wands are combining. I believe that you will change this toxic, whatever the toxicity is, wherever troubles and problems and gaslighting and people treating you nasty, you're changing it because you have a new opportunity. So there is a great new opportunity to make really good money with your work, because you know yourself, you have a steady growth, and you know your power. Maybe this is why it says here, mental flow. Mental flow for me is not necessarily only about money. How can you make money if you don't have the right environment? You know, very rarely people with bad environment, they can thrive and make a lot of money. Very rarely. Of course, you can be one of those rare situations, but if you need a change of scenery, I see you getting it. And with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands, there is a great victory in your finances, in your career, because I believe with the Queen of Pentacles, you know exactly how to make money. You have the craft, you have the knowledge, and you have the mentality. Now, of course, the Queen of Pentacles that is coupled with the Five of Swords, maybe the card meant the flow was right for some of you, and you need to mend a little bit the flow of money. In the context that maybe you have allowed yourself a lot of this negativity, and it's now for you to step up and stop, like put boundaries. So yes, but I see you thriving. I see you getting extra money. I see you paying, supporting your project. I see you supporting your craft. Let's take the Citadel. My cat came yesterday, she left, and I was worried about her. And she came now. Okay, the Hound, loyalty, change, and promises. I was so worried. The Twins, I'm sorry for interrupting the reading. Self-protection and dual natures. Okay, the Hound, loyalty, change, and promises. Let me think. So you might have some loyal people around you, or you are loyal to the work that you're doing. And you need to protect yourself, and there is some duality in you. Yesterday I was saying how you make the two into one. Make one your shadow self and your light self. I'm going to repeat this message today for the finances. Some of you might need to hear it. Make your shadow self and the light self, the two into one, because you are one. Don't allow being divided to take you into places that you don't want. Okay, it's normal to have a shadow self, and sometimes it's good to have a shadow self. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty just because you bought an extra pair of shoes. Don't feel guilty because sometimes you indulge in spending. But sometimes, if you do it all the time, maybe this is a shadow self saying you need, your light self is saying you need to hold yourself. And the Hound, loyal. I think you are loyal in your work. I think you are a hardworking person. And let's see more. I think that you will succeed. The cards are positive that you will succeed in your dreams, to this dream that you have. And with the Ace of Wands, this new endeavor that you want to do. Knowledge and distrust, the Spy Master. I told you have the knowledge. I said you have knowledge of making money. You have a specific set of skills to make your dreams come true. Follow. And with the Eight of Cups, I see you abandoning anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Follow your intuition and follow your mojo. New moon, new beginnings. Yes, 2 times, Ace of Wands and new beginnings. You're going to start something very, very new. and it's going to be a success because of the Six of Wands. If you have already started something new, keep going. This is the sign for you that wherever you started something new, you are going to succeed. And wealth and abundance. Yes, this new opportunity is going to lead you to wealth and abundance. This is the road for you. This is exactly what you need to do. Wealth and abundance. You see how beautiful? Yeah. Okay, actually this is what I had for you. Let's do wrap up. Avoid toxicity. Follow your intuition. You are already skilled. Don't doubt yourself. Mend, if you need to, the money. Abandon and leave whatever doesn't serve you, because there is a great victory for you ahead with your new endeavor. Six of Wands. Look how beautiful the Six of Wands is. You're reaching the sky. You're flying high to the sky and nobody can grab you. We have flying twice. You're flying high. So go on, do what you need to do. The energies for you are very, very positive for your new start. So this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings. And I will move to pile number 2. Pile number 2 with the golden feather and Garden of Wealth. Wow, let's read from the book, Garden of Wealth. $65. There it is. Garden of Wealth. Nurture your soul's wealth. Allow wealth to bloom in your life. There is no need to foster struggle. Struggle is not the source of your abundance. Hard work, stress, and strife do not equate value or worthiness of prosperity. This concept of having to suffer in some way in order to receive the money you desire is only an illusion. It's time to turn inward and nurture the things that come easily to you. Understand that the things that seem so simple are your natural gifts, and they do not come easily to everyone else. Lovingly tend to yourself and nourish your soul with love. Celebrate your natural strength. Do not take them for granted. Do not trade them in for struggle in the name of money. Cultivate your inner garden of wealth by reveling in your soul's gifts. By focusing, you see the lotus? By focusing your energy on valuing and cultivating the things that come effortlessly to you, such as patience, creativity, or kindness, the illusion of struggling in order to unlock abundance will fall away. From this space of tenderness for yourself, wealth grows and attracts more prosperity than you could have ever imagined. Okay, so I actually got the gist. Everybody, I'm going to say an example. Everybody here, they believe that working 8 to 10 hours per day is the thing to make money. And I stopped doing that because I was a waitress and I wanted to do something more. So I created my Etsy shop. It was a rocky road until I created. I lived poorly for some time. So it's not something that I suggest for everybody else to do. But I believe that if you were attracted by this, Maybe you do have some type of a talent that you can spend your time better. When I did my Etsy shop and my graphic designing, I was working 1 to 2 hours per day, and I was making, for the Greek standards, double money than the basic income, double money. I was making really good money. So I believe that this is, for many of you, like I said, I don't suggest that you need to abandon your work. You don't need to go into a rocky road like I did, but check out other opportunities. If you already are doing your dream job, let's see the energy. So take this as resonates with your situation. The Tower, 3 of Wands, Two of Swords, Justice, and 8 of Wands. Lovely. Okay, so the Tower. The Tower means that something happened that whatever it didn't had a solid foundation, it got destroyed. So this is done. But because you are a Homo sapiens, you are a person that is very resourceful, you always have a plan. So you say, okay, this didn't work, it got destroyed. And with the 3 of Wands, there you are with your plans, plan A, plan B, plan C, you know. And maybe you are indecisive of what you do. Should I do plan A? Should I do plan B? You know? And with Justice, I believe in the end, you have good karma. And I believe you will choose what is most fair, what is the best karma for you, you know, following something. Maybe literally you are a lawyer and you are indecisive, for example, which client to choose. Should I go with that client because he did a horrific crime? Is this career making, is this good for me? Some people choose the worst clients, you know, some others don't. It really depends your morality. Now, if this doesn't resonate, what I believe is that you do have a good karma, and in the end you will decide. Let's see more of the cards, because there are fast forward moving action with the 8 of Wands. You are going to receive news. And I believe your plans, if you need paperwork, government paperwork, you might need government paperwork with your plans. And this is where you might stop for some of you. You might, for example, you thinking, should I go? Because those are taking too much time and too many documents. Page of Cups, receiving news about this Tower. Two of Cups, partnerships. Yes, we can see it with the 3 of Wands. Maybe this is your indecision. Should I partner with that person? Should I not? You see, the Hermit. Should I be left alone? Should I not? And 2, Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. Okay, from being stuck, your finances, your career, from being stuck with a Hangman, there is fast forward moving action. with the justice and the wheel of fortune, there's going to be a tremendous positive change for the best. So whatever you are going to choose, look inside you with the Hermit and decide, make a decision. Whatever decision you are going to make is going to change your luck. And from being stuck, you are going to be unstuck. Suddenly things are going to move like that. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is moving. So yes, this is very strong energies about the partnerships, very strong energies, your plans, that they will thrive. Very, very strong energies. I don't see pentacles. Maybe because I don't see pentacles, maybe because you are still try to deal with what to do exactly. The gambler, loss and risks. Okay, in the past, you had some loss or risk, you see, with the tower here. It's natural, it's normal. The dancer, self-expression and strength. Some of you might be literally dancers. Some of you might be artists. And some of you might have, you just want to express yourself. Hey, you can be a garbage man and expressing your cleanliness. Like, my uncle was a garbage man and he fully enjoyed the job. Like, he did a really good job. He cleaned everything. And until today, they say how perfect he was. He was one of the best workers, you know. He just literally cleaned everything. So, doesn't matter your job. It's about expressing yourself. It's about expressing your good self. That's why you have good karma. And masquerade, hiding your true self and projection. I believe it is time for you to shine. I believe it is time for you to stop hiding yourself, because you have a really good karma. You don't need to hide yourself to succeed. Allow yourself to be out there, to be exposed, so other people will see the real you, because you have really good karma and really good luck. Destruction and crisis 3 times. Loss, tower, and destruction. Don't fear the destruction that happens to you. Don't fear it. Maybe this destruction was positive. Before I did the Etsy shop with the graphic designing, I tried jewelry. I had very few successes, but I didn't have the money to support it. So that was destruction. Then I did crochet hats, which takes a lot of time to crochet. Like, I spent too many hours, like a lot of hours crocheting. But that never happened. That never took off, ever. And suddenly, so that was destruction. And then with the graphic design, because I definitely wanted to be an Etsy seller, with the graphic design, it just exploded. Well, I am an artist. Like, I have been a professional dancer. You know, this pile actually resonates with me. So I have done many ways. Maybe you are multi-talented yourself. Like, you have done a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of the other. So don't fear the distraction. And now I'm a farmer. So, you know, I'm one of those people. I am one of those people. And now I'm a tarot reader. So express yourself, you know. It took me a while because I also was hiding my true self because of toxic society, toxic cycles, circles. And my abundance was in the graphic designing. And, you know, that's the most money I ever make. so far with this job. So allow, when something gets destroyed, there is a new door opening. That means there is abundance for you. This is why you had Garden of Wealth. There is abundance waiting for you. You just have to keep going. Don't allow indecision. Just make your decisions and keep moving forward. Keep walking. You remember the advertisement with the whiskey, Jack Daniels? Jack Daniels it was? Keep walking. This is one of the best things. Keep walking, you know, and refine and improve. Wax and Gibbon, exactly, refine and improve. Exactly. So there is distraction, but there is also a new door opening for you. That's the most important thing. There is a new door opening for you. And this new door is with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice. You see? Justice and Wheel of Fortune. The universe is sending you a second chance, or a third chance, or a fourth chance. Nobody's going to judge how many chances you need until you succeed. Nobody. Nobody's going to put a limit to your age, to your sex, to your worth. Nobody's going to put a limit how much money you are capable of making. Okay? Just go out there and grab life by its hair and do your thing. And look out for partnerships. There is a beautiful partnership coming to you with the Two of Cups. Very good partnership. So, actually this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings. And I will move to pile number 3. Pile number 3 with Prosperous Prayer. Let's read from the book. Yeah, there it is. Prosperous Prayer. Use your voice, ask. This is a reminder that if you want something, then you simply need to ask for it. This includes abundance in all forms, and the best way to ask is with a prayer. Remember that a prayer is a request made sacred. It is a question asked with intention and surrender, and a prayer can take any form: a whispered wish, a solemn recitation, a silent desire. Now it's the time to send out a prayer for prosperity in any form you choose. You can ask the universe for abundance. You can ask the people around you for advice or support. You can ask your guides for inspiration or clarity. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to release those prayers for prosperity into the world around you. A question can open doors to unimaginable wealth. A heartfelt request can open the floodgates of abundance. Speak up, express your desires, request what you wish, and then open up to receive. This is very beautiful. So ask and it is given. Let's see. With the tarot, the energies. Okay, 5 of Swords. Judgment. I love this combo. The Magician, lovely. King of Swords. And 2 of Wands. This is lovely. So from losing something, from being in that really bad place and of maybe unworthiness, maybe you're sabotaging yourself, maybe other people are trying to sabotage you. There you are with the resurrection, with the judgment. So you are resurrecting from all these nasty negative energies. So maybe there will be an angelic help, so a divine intervention, so you can be uplifted from this Five of Swords. Wherever people wronged you, wherever they did something bad to you, you are going to resurrect from this nasty energy, even if it is from your own self. So say this prayer because there is a divine intervention, and become connected with the divine so it can come as fast as it can. And the magician, technically, the cards are reminding you that you are a person that is very, very skilled. So you have a really high set of skills, and there is nothing for you to be afraid. And with the King of Swords, you might have a new presence in your life, someone who might be a mentor, someone who might help you. So with the King of Swords, either it might represent you, so you might need to take things in a very logical sense and cut through the BS and just see through with your logic, with your perception about this subject. And with the Two of Wands, keep going and making your plans. Keep with your plans. Do your plans, because there is great energies here with the Judgment and the Magician. The world is your oyster, and you are going to manifest great things. And I'm not talking about just manifestation that is just going to come out of nowhere. You might have some luck, such luck, but I'm talking about you putting yourself, because you are very, very skilled in a more practical sense. Your skill set is needed. You are needed in the society and with your services. Seven of Cups, from confusion, not knowing what to choose. Maybe you have sabotaged a little bit yourself. The Sun. You see, you are getting out of this terrible, nasty situation. And the Moon. Follow your intuition. Don't be afraid of your shadow self. Don't be afraid of, because there is right next to the Sun. The Sun takes away the negative energy of cards. Queen of Cups. Yes, there might be some partnerships between you and another person. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, I see you living from this nasty situation. And I see you living because you having all this happening for you. So there is movement in your life. It's not going to be stagnant. There is a lot of movement, and you will achieve really good, positive things. Again, with the Moon, it can be also about confusion. Maybe you're still a little bit confused, but this is why you have the King of Swords. Either someone will help you to clear things up, maybe a reading, maybe my reading, maybe another reading, maybe a dream. Maybe you will see something in your dreams and you will know what to do. There is something that's going to happen that you will know exactly what to do. And with the Queen of Cups, I see you having a shine, and I see you choosing the road of empathy, the road of emotional health. So you are dealing with it in a very mature way. The Dancer, pile number 2 had the Dancer as well. Self-expression and strength. Yeah, keep going with the flow, because you have like I said, you might be an artist. I said that in pile number 2. And express yourself. You might not be an artist, but express yourself. This is the most important thing. The twins, pile number 1 had that. Self-protection and dual natures. And the priest, perseverance and faith. Yes, you see with the prayer, there is something divine coming into your life, that it will help you with prosperity, it will help you with your work, it will help you with your money, and you are going to be very, very prosperous. You see the Sun of Judgment, your finances and your career are going to have an upheaval. They are going to have an upgrade. You're walking away from these nasty energies in doing what you want to do. This is why you have the Magician. Through confusion, through imbalance, through whatever illusions, you are finding the way out so you can be prosperous. And you might be already prosperous, and say that prayer. Take a few seconds, take a deep breath, and make your wish. And your wish, it will be done, because you have faith and you have perseverance. And self-protection, you are protected. And your dual nature, shadow self and light self, don't be afraid of your shadow self unless your shadow self is making is causing you too much trouble. Discipline yourself. But always remember, it is normal to have a shadow self. Don't feel too guilty. There is always time to fix whatever is wrong. So keep going, because Judgment and Sun is a killer combo. It's a killer combo. I love this combo for you. Destruction and crisis. Don't be afraid of any destruction, because there is an upheaval. The past, the shadow self, the nasty energies, the toxic environment, the toxic people, they're going to get the destruction they deserve. And you are thriving, and you are going upwards. Release and let go. Exactly, 8 of Cups. Release and let go. If you were hurt by people who try to sabotage your job, release and let go. I had people stealing from me, and not only that, when my shop closed on Etsy, I went and I worked in a cafeteria. Not only did I make this cafeteria thrive for the first time after 15 years, not only was filled with people, because I was a server and people were just, I knew what I was doing. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. This is why, even though I wasn't posting regularly for a year, now I'm posting more regularly. And even I'm losing some days because blah, 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 have work to do. So this is why I'm capable of, having those subscribers, even I was being on and off. This is why, because I'm a professional, I know what I'm doing. You know too what you're doing. And even though I make that job thrive, they still had something nasty to say. It's like, oh my God. So they still had, usually professionals, they simply just focusing, is that person making me money? Yes, that person is making me money. So usually people should shut up. If I'm making you money, just shut up. So instead of that, they were criticizing some dummy, some stupid things. And I was like, bye-bye, okay, yeah. You had serious issues. Well, yeah, in this job. And this is why this cafeteria is going from bad to worse. It has a really bad rating on Google. So they didn't achieve anything. They dropped. So this is a distraction. They got destroyed. So this is how your enemies will get destroyed as well. Whoever doesn't have professional integrity, they get their karma. But you do have professional integrity. I'm not talking about making mistakes. Making mistakes, it's natural. I'm not talking about that. You have made mistakes, but that doesn't mean you don't have professional integrity. Okay? Mistakes happens all the time. Wrong decisions, bad decisions happens. But professional integrity is something completely else. So allow the old to get destroyed and allow the new, release and let go, because you are entering a great phase with the Judgment and the Sun. This is great news for you. Look at that. This is your future. Upheaval, happiness, money flowing, a really good professional job, good job for you. You're thriving and you're leaving behind dust. So this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my style of readings, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you and bye-bye.